Hello, good afternoon. Oh, let me sit down. Well, I've slimmed a bit, as you can see. Right, I misled everybody with the cardigan I had on the other day. So I thought I'd show it you again. So this is it. That's the back view of it. I hope you can see it. It's got little cap, well, big cap sleeves actually, which is perfect for a big size lady like myself, because it sort of drapes over the, the fat bits at the top of the arms. Right, so that's it. And I said it was a Rowan pattern. Anyway, after hunting and hunting and hunting, I was wrong. It's a Peyton's book. It's called Crochet Inspirations, Book 4. I don't know what its number is or anything. If I show you the front cover, because if I tell you the number of it, we seem to have different numbers in the UK than you do in the US. So anyway, I'll show you the patterns. There's some nice patterns in it. There's a chevron scarf. Not sure what that is. Actually, some kind of a bag, I think. Bag in granny squares. And throw. Now this is the same pattern as my jacket, but it's a dress or an overdress. It's a bit holy-holy, so I think you would wear it over a slip or over something. It's got a belt. The front cover you've seen before. It's just a little cardigan, short sleeves for summer in stripes. A jacket with sort of a big flower. And then this is the one that I did in the pink. I can't remember how much I paid for the book. I think I got it off Etsy, if I remember right. Not Etsy, eBay. I think I did, yeah. Right, what am I doing now? Well, I finished off, oops, the blue cardigan. You have to excuse, I'll turn her back so you don't want to see her little naked boobies, do you? This is the model before the mannequin, before the other model that I had. This is the one that I used to take with me to craft shows because it was lightweight and you could hang it on the wall. It doesn't display things extremely well because she's got no back, as you can see, but it's useful. I've asked Sue if she'll come back and bring back the things that she had the other day because I held the camera too high so she couldn't actually show them off, but she hasn't come today, so I've decided to do the video on my own today. Right, that's from, it's another Doris Chan pattern. It's oh, I'll tell you in a minute what it's called. It's done in the blue silky and the ice yarn. It's quite a roomy fitting one, although it doesn't look it on this doll. It's not been blocked yet. Now I made this for a customer, but I stupidly didn't confirm with her before I started it that she still wanted it. And she's moving house, so she doesn't actually want it at the moment. So it's going on my Etsy shop. Or in my Etsy shop, I should say. Why do I keep saying on my Etsy shop? I think it's because it's on a web page, yeah, in a shop. That's the book it's from. That's still available. It's the Amazing Crochet Lace book that seems to be defunct. Although if somebody's looking for it, there was one on eBay the other day. Right, it's the Cinnabar. And as you see, you can put the button at the top or you can put a fastening in the middle. So, yeah, so I put mine at the top because I suppose you can move the button if you so desire. It's just the way it is, isn't it? Yeah. It's in the, as I say, it's from this book as well. And I also, remember the other week when I said I got unexpected gift of some yarn? I was expecting the lady to send me the money for 2 shawls I made for her. And instead this huge box came, and when I unpacked it, it had yarn in it. So I decided I don't use yarn that's been gifted to me for, you know, my shop. Sort of, I don't think it's right really. It's like giving away a gift, isn't it? You know, like somebody gives you something at Christmas, it's like giving it away because I don't like it, you know what I'm saying? So I made it for myself. But I will, I think, make another one. Let me just see if I can get it on. It might look a bit huge on this model because it's obviously for me. I could put it on myself, I suppose, but I'm just not in the mood. Right, I've probably got the button fastened in the wrong place, so you'll have to excuse it. It's sort of like a bolero-ish, with a long bolero. You start at the side here, and you go all the way across and over to the other side. That's the back view. It should actually have, whoops, showing the boobies off. Should actually have 3 rows of this shell pattern, but because I'm a large size and I just had 2 balls of this yarn, that was all I had left of it. There were 200-gram balls and that's all I had of 400 grams. So it would probably, if I make a smaller version, it would probably, you know, get the 3 rows around the edge that it's supposed to have. But it does meet on me, so I'm not really all that bothered about not having all the 3 rows going around it. Now this was a pattern which I cannot remember where I bought it from, but I bought it as a PDF obviously. It's called Hooked on Shrubs and Boleros and it's by Lisa Gentry. And there's all these different designs on it. That's the one that I've just made. If you can see, it's got 3 rows around the neckline which I didn't manage to put on it. And there's quite a few others. I mean, that's a long sleeve one. This one's done in UK treble, 1 treble, 1 chain. This one appears to be done in like solid UK trebles. And the others are just done fancy really. You know, the others are shrugs. In other words, they don't have the fronts in them, you know, which I like. I suppose I could always put an edging on. I'm not too keen for myself on them going straight down, you know, without a front on them, because I'm a big busted, it tends to draw attention to it. I'd rather have them covered over. Anyway, it's Hooked on Shrugs and Boleros by Lisa Gentry, edited by Marion Nelson, but I cannot remember for the life of me where I bought it from. It was a paid for pattern, it wasn't a free one obviously, but it's got quite a lot of things in it. Not sure if it was Ravelry or whether it was Etsy. Not exactly sure where I got it from. But I got it a long time ago anyway. I know that's the trouble, I get my patterns so long ago, so that half the time, you know, they're gone, aren't they, like this one. But I'm sure I've seen this one on eBay. It's Crochet Inspirations Book 4. It's paintings. Anyway, that's about all I've got to say. Sue said she might come today, but it wasn't a set in stone day today, so you know, I wasn't really 100% expecting her. I did wait until the time that she usually gives me a call, and she didn't, so I thought, right, I'll go ahead and start doing my videos. I really, really must put some things on my Etsy page. I've got so many things that I need to put on it. But the weather, oh, it's been appalling. I mean, yesterday I didn't even get out of my dressing gown all day. It was so cold. Today when I got up it looked quite warm, but I've had to close the door and put the heating on now. It's so unpredictable. I don't know what is happening. Dogs are quietly sleeping at the moment, but that won't last until somebody goes past, because when they dropped Gigi off this morning they said he's been very naughty. Now I don't know what they meant by naughty. He's in a naughty mood today. So he's been driving poor Buster around the bend. He's been nibbling him and chewing his ears and everything. Anyway, they've managed to both nod off now. And hopefully I shall get a bit of crocheting done, although I haven't decided what I'm going to make next. My niece is changing her mind over the pattern on the red. Thank goodness. And so I'm waiting to see her, to see if she's got time to have a quick glance through some patterns before I start hers. I said to her on Saturday, was it Saturday? No, Friday, when she took me up to Berry Market. what did she want, and she said, I just want a cardigan. So we'll have to see. But oh, there's a car just pulled up. I hope that Gigi's asleep, because he has a thing about any cars that pull up on the street. He thinks they're not allowed to, especially if they get out and they've got, this young man's got a high-vis jacket on. So I just hope that Gigi doesn't wake up. Right, well that's all really I've got to say, except I don't know what I'm going to make next. Something for Etsy probably. I may decide to make another one of these in a smaller size, although I will use some mustache yarn, you know, because I always do when I'm making anything for the shop. I have a thing that I won't use, you know, wool that's been sent to me, because it's like a gift, isn't it? So no, I won't do that. Yeah, I've got a man in a high-vis jacket. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's taking a photograph of the hole in the road that the BT telephone engineers have made. Making sure it's not sticking up, no doubt, and nobody's going to fall over it. Is there anything else I've got to say? No, I was going to do some shopping yesterday, and it absolutely hammered it down with rain. So I gave in and I did an order online, which is fatal, because I would spend twice as much money as I intend to, because I'm going, oh look at that, oh look at that. I prefer to go to the other shops that don't have so many nice things that I don't, you know. I'm going to the doctor's tomorrow. I got another letter from the hospital where they send my blood tests. They think I'm iron deficient, so no doubt I'll get stabbed in the arm tomorrow to find out whether I am or I'm not. And then next week I'm going to see the dietitian, which should be fun. Stow my mouth up, please. All you lovely slim ladies who say, well, you should be eating all the right things. I know what I should be eating, and I don't. I did get some fruit and some veg, and I have tried to be eating healthy since I went to Berry Market on Friday. Got lots of fish and some chicken and things to put in the freezer. I've got my fresh vegetables and I've got my fruit, so I have been eating quite well since Friday, trying my best to. My trouble is I'm lazy when it comes to cooking, really lazy. I know what I should be eating and I know what I should be doing, and then when it's time, I don't feel hungry at the right times. I'll have my breakfast and then sometimes I don't have any lunch at all. And then it'll be 7 o'clock at night before I'm eating anything at all, which is wrong because I'm diabetic. I should eat bits in between. And then other days I just wake up in the morning and I want to eat the fridge. It's just uncontrollable. It's like chomp, 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 you know, and I just want to eat everything I can find. And yet other days I don't eat anything hardly at all. But I'd hold my hand up, I eat all the wrong things. Hold my hand up. I'm a snacker. Really a snacker. And I'm sorry, but a plate of celery and that doesn't entice me for snacking. You know, grating up some carrot, I've tried doing that, grating up some carrot, grating up some cheese, chopping celery into little small pieces, you know, so I can pick at. Doesn't work. I can eat all that, then go, I want some crisps now. Chips to you. I want some crisps now. Anyway, that's about it before I bore everybody to death. I'm just going to make myself a brew, I think, of coffee, because I exist on coffee. I don't take sugar, I don't take milk, if you're asking. And I do take sweeteners. I know they're bad for me. They've got all this kind of gubbage in them, but there's different articles. I mean, I read one the other day that said that these sweetener things are no more harm to you than anything else. So who do you believe? One's telling you it's poison, another one's telling you it's fine. You know, I think they just like to scare us all to death so we don't eat anything. What am I wearing today? Long string of beads. Marks and Spencer's top that I've had for many, many years, which just proves that I haven't really altogether put that much weight on. Although it is stretchy. And it is hiding the multitude of sins, yeah. And a skirt that I got to go on holiday with. About 10 years ago. Again, it's got an elasticated waist, And I must confess it's stretched to its utmost at the moment, but that's what I'm wearing, and that's also a Marks and Spencer's. It did have a little top with it actually, but I didn't like the top, so I got rid of that. Anyway, that's enough of me babbling. I'd like to say hello to all the new people who subs to my YouTube. Hello and welcome. I hope you like my channel and I hope you stay. And hello to all my regular peeps. Hello, hello, hello. I might not say it very often, but I do appreciate each and every one of you. And you give me such lovely comments that really lift me. You know, if I'm having a bit of a ropey day, which we're not going into, it's not a health video. You know, you just lift my spirits up. You really, really do. There's a lot of people, of my people who watch my channels in the same predicament or worse, yeah? And you just cheer me up because you're so, I won't say sympathetic, you're so empathetic of what's going on, yeah? And you just keep me going. So thank you, all of you. So it's good night from me and good night from them because they're fast asleep and I'm not going to disturb them. So good night from Buster. Good night from Gigi, although it's only the afternoon. But they are sleeping, so it's good night. So bye for now.